154 chess teams came to Finland just to play 2 full days of Blitz chess. Every team had 4 players. We also was in 4: Tushar, Jay, me and Lena. And at the end we finished in 2. So just me and Tushar with 5 rounds remaining, and we had to win all the games just to draw the match. So somehow, I don't know how it was possible, but we drew 3 games, we also won one of them, and we lost the last one. So to understand what's happened on this tournament, we have to go back to day 1. This was a 2-day Blitz tournament. 3+2 was the time control, and our team name was This Is The Way, because Tushar was our captain. The 154 teams has been divided in groups. The first day we played the qualification, so groups has been composed by random people, and we was in 22 teams, so we had to play 21 rounds, round robin tournament, so it means that we had to play against all the other teams. Every match consisted of 4 individual matches, but to be honest, a team, it means that we need to be focused not just in our game, but in our teammates' games also, because winning the match is most important than winning the single game, and winning our game didn't guarantee to win the match. So first question was, can a team composed by just content creator qualify in the top 50% of our group? 21 games in a day was really too much, and to be honest, we was not focused just on our game, because as I told you, we needed to know also our teammates what they do, because for example, you could have a completely draw position, but your team need you win the game to draw or win the game. So maybe sometimes you need to force the position, maybe you have not to play for the draw, maybe you have to play for win some games, or maybe you have to take the draw so you can win the match. So when you finish your game, you are not just chill, you have to be focused on every single game, because with 3+2 you have not the time to understand what's happened on the other boards too. So the first day was super important because qualified for the second game, and depends on our position, and when we finished we was extremely happy. Tushar was our top scorer. He scored 14 points out to 21. His performance was 21-12, so a super solid performance for him. I also need to be honest, because we didn't have a finish elo, so we started with a starting elo, and everyone wanted to win against us, because otherwise we lost a lot of points. So maybe someone forced the position, maybe they have a draw position, but not to lose elo, they forced the position, and sometimes they lost the game. Jay also performed very well. He did 13 points out of 21, and his performance was 1994. I was in board number 3, and I also performed well, because I did 11 points out of 21 with a performance of 18-28. So a super solid performance. I also played against an international master that scored 21 out of 21. Lena also played super well because she had a 15-90 performance. She won against strong opponents, and she finished with 7 points out of 21. So at the end of day 1, together we scored 45 points out to 82, but the most important number here is our final position. We arrived in the 10th position out of 22. The second day worked differently. Based on our result that we did the previous day, we has been paired against other teams, but to be honest, we was the weakest team based by elo. So our plan that day was completely different, and our plan was not arrive in the last position. We were no longer trying to qualify for anything else, we just tried to enjoy. I tried a lot of funny openings. I played with black a lot of Englund Gambit, and there was a lot of 18-something Elo players that fell into some trap like this one, where I won super quickly. I won probably in something like 15 or 20 seconds, but I also played against a lot of other strong people. Unfortunately, the second day became immediately super and extremely difficult because, for example, one of us won the game, another one drew, and the other two lost. So we didn't won so many points in the first round. I didn't play well the first rounds because I won the first game against 18 something, but I lost 6 or 5 games in a row, so it was not good for the team. Tushar played another insane day because he scored 20 points out of 27, so he finished in the first position of board 1. Jay performed 9.5 out of 27 because we played 27 games that day, and I scored 9 points out of 27. Lena also scored 4 points and a half out of 27, but to be honest, every player has been played against was much stronger than us. But in my opinion, talking about my games, I was happy because I beat a national master and I finished a game against a FIDE master in a draw position. He played much faster than me. He won the game, but I was proud of myself. But the funny part of the story is 5 rounds before the end of the tournament, we was just into because Jay and Lena left the game because they had to move in another city, so they couldn't finish the tournament, and me and Tushar was paired against other teams. So Jay and Lena lost automatically, and me and Tushar had to win, just to draw. But what's happened? I was not playing well, Tushar was playing a super incredible tournament, I was not playing well, but in that moment I was really focused. I played super well, I don't know how, but I won 4 games in a row. In one of the game, one of the other player of our opponent team was not there, so we drew that game, me and Tushar won, so we scored 2.5 out of 4, so we won the game in 2. So that was super funny. Unfortunately, the last game that we played, Tushar won the game against an over 2000 player, and I unfortunately lost my game. I didn't finish in the best way possible, but I was super proud of myself. I enjoyed so much. So what's our final position? How many points we scored at the end? At the end of the second day, we scored 43 individual points, but unfortunately we finished in the last position. Okay, we was the weakest team, but it doesn't count. We had to arrive in the 27th position minimum, not 28. So was the tournament a success? Probably not, because we finished in the last position, but the first day we played extremely well. Tushar played an incredible tournament, I played a good tournament the first day, I played some good games in the second one. Jay and Lena played a super good tournament, but for the next team tournament, the most important strategy is make sure all 4 players stay until the final round. This was the first tournament for the This Is the Way, but I'm completely sure there will be not the last one. But after 48 rounds, I need to take a break. We finished the tournament the same way we started it, not by following the easiest path, but by finding out our own way. I hope guys you enjoyed watching this video. If you enjoyed, like the video, subscribe on the channel, follow me, and see you at next video.